welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about some scientific facts that we forget about in our lives and in our health especially, that are game changers in what we deal with on a daily basis. So what are those facts? So, it's just to make sure I cover them, right? So first off, God created us to be self-healing and self-adapting creatures. We were created from the time we were born to adapt to our environment. We don't have to heal things. We don't have to think about it in order for it to heal, right? If we cut ourselves, what happens? Your brain sends a message to your body to send clotting factors down there to stop the bleeding. And after the bleeding stops, then it sends factors down there to start healing it and killing all the bad germs that came in when you cut yourself and those types of things. But you don't have to do that. That's a subconscious thing that your body does without you thinking about it. So we don't control that. We were given that power by how we were to heal and to regulate everything else. Okay, so as I mentioned, the way that begins is from your brain, right? And we have a central computer in our body called your nervous system. It's the master system in your body. It controls everything that happens to you. Okay. Your nervous system allows the message to be delivered to where they need to go, right? So when your brain sends a message to your immune system to stimulate your white blood cells to go and fight off the germs from your cuts, that all occurs through the nervous system. That doesn't happen any other way. That is the way God created us. We have a central computer that controls everything in our brain, goes through our spinal cord, goes out to all the organs and tissues in our body. And the way the messages are communicated are through your nervous system. So if that is working correctly, then everything's great, right? If there's interference in that nervous system, then the messages can't get from your brain to your body, okay? The most common way this happens is by spinal misalignments, okay? Because your brain goes down through your spinal cord and the nerves come out, and the joints around where the nerves come through the opening can get inflamed, can get irritated, those types of things, and can cause there to be a decreased output of messages in and out both ways, right? So your brain can't communicate with your organs, and your organs can't tell your brain really what's going on, right? This is what happens a lot in chronic disease, is the messages just aren't getting from your brain out to the organ that it's being affected. The way that is solved is by specific chiropractic checks to make sure your nervous system is working as good as it can. Okay. We all know people around us that are always getting sick. They always seem to have whatever's going around, right? Well, there's tons of stuff going around at this point in at this time of the year, right? But not everybody's getting sick. Why is that? Because those people's nervous systems are working better. The ones that aren't getting sick are the ones where their nervous system's better, right? That's why our kids, and our high schooler here is a senior. That's why she doesn't get what a lot of her friends get, is because her nervous system's working the way it's supposed to, and therefore helping her immune system do what it's supposed to do. This is the missing link in 95% of chronic problems out there now. That's why we focused on holistic healthcare, and what is holistic about it is the fact that we treat your nervous system first. We don't just move bones. We don't just crack everything we crack just because we can. That's not what chiropractic and about holistic healthcare is about. It's about improving how your nervous system works so that God-given healing ability that you have can do what it's supposed to do. I do not think that what we do here heals your body. What we do here allows the interference was in your body to be removed, which therefore allows your body to heal itself and allows God to work through your body to make sure your body is doing what it is supposed to do. That's the basis of all this, right? These are scientific facts. 1, we are born and created to be self-healing and self-regulating creatures. 2 is the way this occurs is through our master system or our nervous system. And 3 is if there's an interference in that system, then the first 2 facts can't occur. There's going to be a problem in how your body regulates and heals itself. So the main thing is to make sure you're getting your nervous system checked routinely, right? We are very effective at getting people out of pain, yes, but we are even more effective about helping people take their health to another level and to not be sick and to not miss school and to not miss work and to be more effective in everything that they're doing on a daily basis. So that's really the secret weapon that we have in our arsenal here. So send me a message if you feel like you're not getting that, where you're going at the current moment in time. We'd love to sit down and talk to you and see what we can maybe do to take your health to that next level. So, all right, have a blessed week, everybody.